it this way, thanks. It just seemed more than a suggestion, and perhaps it's just me seeing into things rather than kind of seeing what exactly is going on. But there's a searching here with nothing going their way, Pakistan. 253 for 3.
जैज़ के पास हर नीट का अपने लिए खास बनाए हुए पैकेज को और अपने लिए सुपर पावर बनाए हुए पैकेज को अपनी सुपर पावर बनाओ.
On a day it's been for South Africa, especially his last two sessions. South Africa, especially his last two sessions. Test match is gone. Very happy, but now this Test match is gone. Wonderful victory for South Africa, an emotional one as well. Wonderful victory for South Africa, emotional one as well. Visibly emotional, especially on South Africa. They've had a few days to think about it. On South Africa, they've had to move on from it and get ready for this Test match. Move on from it and get ready for this Test match. Right now, changing bowling. Right now, it's going to come from Kelvin Grove end. It's going to come from started. He did change to the Wynberg end. Started. He did change to the Wynberg end again. It's coming from Kelvin Grove end again.
The strange thing for me is, I remember when you first started touring. The strange thing for me is, we used to try and come up with a plan. How would we bowl? We used to try and come up with a plan. How would we bowl? Run a flat surface. We all knew South Africa have 2 or 3 slips. Line and length in South Africa. It was pretty simple. 2 or 3 slips. Stick to that game plan. And it was pretty simple. You would stick to that game plan. A different idea. When you go to the subcontinent, initially with the new ball, or a different idea. Initially with the new plans where you roll your fingers across it, set different fields. Plans where you roll your fingers across it, set different fields. We always used to watch the ball to reverse. We always used to watch them. What did they get up to in order to be effective in those? What did they get up to in order to be effective in those? It seems a little bit different here, and it seems a little bit different here. Where Pakistan kind of don't have an idea of what they could or can't do. They kind of seem stumped. They now gone back to can't do. They kind of seem stumped. They now gone back to orthodox field. Subcontinent sides have, but you don't always see that the art of trying to find a way to be effective. The art of trying to find a way to be effective. Something we had to learn. At the moment, we had to learn to kind of call in all pockets as to how they can make the breakthrough. Call in all pockets as to how they can make the breakthrough.
I was speaking earlier, Sean, we're looking at those pitch maps and everything sort of towards the stumps, and with a rate of 4 and over, you might, with the ball that bit older, just ask them to come and fetch you from a little wider. You still bowl your length, and you don't make it a drive length or a cut length, a good length, and ask them to maybe draw across the crease. And the plotting for the straighter one, it's got to take that bit longer because it's hard work. It's a good surface. But in just thinking about the way the Pakistani bowlers operate, they don't ever really take the stumps out of play. They don't ever really sort of go, come and fetch it from out here. They like to keep them in play because of that reverse swing that they utilize on their home conditions, and they trust that they'll be able to beat your bat, hit you on the pad, get through you, get to your stumps. Certainly not worked here, and nobody's got up to that sort of pace that's going to worry Rickleton or Bavuma on here.
Lakeside has been playing defensively in the previous deliveries because of the line and length, but this time around fuller and too straight. Releases any kind of pressure you possibly might have built up.
Yeah, the only thing you would say in the introduction of Mir Hamza is that he's getting a little bit of tail compared to the other bowlers. He's just getting that ball to just shape slightly back at Ryan Rickleton.
It's 255 for 3.
कोका कोला की 2 लीटर बॉटल सिर्फ 220 रुपए में। खाना बनाए मैजिकल कोका कोला के साथ।
हमदर्द जुशांदा का एक पैकेट बॉईल करें, दिन में 2 बार पिएं और खांसी और नेज़ल कंजेशन को जड़ से ख़त्म करें। नो केमिकल्स, नो साइड इफ़ेक्ट्स। आप भी अपनी सेहत को नेचुरली ठीक रखें विद हमदर्द जुशांदा।
जैज़ के पास हर नीड का हल है। बस *699# मिलाओ और अपने लिए खास बनाए हुए पैकेज को अपनी सुपर पावर बनाओ।
183, 248 balls now, 151 dots, 64 ones, 18 fours, 3 sixes.
जैज़ के पास हर नीड का हल है। बस *699# मिलाओ और अपने लिए
Steered this ship beautifully, heading towards a very, very big total. 1-1 if they continue in this vein. Any thoughts for Pakistan? 248 balls
yeah, it
now.
seems like there's been a sift of gears
51
for
dots.
South Africa.
64
They come out with
ones,
a bit more intent.
18
Have
fours,
picking up on the
3
body
sixes.
language of this Pakistan outfit.
जैज़ के पास हर नीड का हल है। बस
They'll have to find
*699#
someone to break this game open hazy. Very often it starts with a good energy.
They continue in this vein. For Pakistan,
This man will ball in and corrupt.
balls
It seems
now.
like there's been a sift of gears for
51
impressive
dots.
exchanges, but they need a
64
wicket. They need a wicket
runs,
desperately.
18
Have to
fours,
pick up on the
3
body
sixes.
language of this
Suspects.
Pakistan outfit.
To start with, 183 runs have been scored. No wicket since the launch of the ball. 72 for 3. So that Pakistan's match
It seems like there's been a sift of gears for impressive exchanges, but they need
Stop it. Problem for Pakistan right now is that there's so many overs left in the day, and how to deal with the remaining 30 overs or so. You've got to stop this game. I mean, the flow has to be stopped somehow. Otherwise, South Africa may end up with over 300. They will definitely. And so that'll push Pakistan back in this test match. You don't want them getting a 500 in the first innings, because that'll put them under a lot of pressure, Pakistan. We know of late, whenever there's been first innings totals that have gone sky high, batting in the last innings for Pakistan have become that much more woeful and difficult.
That wasn't that short. That's how well he's seeing the ball. Picked it up pretty well, coming back for the second.
They've not really gone with a wholesome strategy, because it's neither here nor there. So they've been good, decent for a couple of overs and then lost the plot. Easy runs have been hit. Easy boundaries, easy singles, runs at ease, with ease, whatever you want to call it. And it's just not worked for Pakistan.
I do have a little bit of good news for you though, Rambo. There's only an hour and 25 minutes left, so we won't get all the overs in. Probably about 20, I guess, 22 maybe from here. So that's better news for you at this stage.
I'm a complete neutral, Hazy. I'm just looking at the roster, and I think I've got another stint after this. That's it.
I wasn't implying anything, of course, Rammies. Yet.
You're not easing my pain.
I just get the sense that you two gentlemen weren't on the same flight and you weren't seated next to each other.
We were split apart for one day. Look what's happened. Oh, that's chopped away. Chopped away with great power. Back on a square for 4. What a fine shot. Nicely played by Bavuma.
Yeah, and he moves to 87. This is some innings from the South African captain.
Karum's just trying to find his way into the spell. Offered up some whip. He's so strong in that region. It's with an offer. And Temba Bavuma said, I'll help myself to another boundary.
Yes, beautifully cashed in, wide, and cut shot was played, and it was such a strong cut shot. Great batting.
And they steal a single to finish the over. So runs are coming solid now for South Africa. 7 off that one to 62 for 3.
न्यू अल्फा ऐप से कहीं से भी बैंकिंग करें क्योंकि बैंकिंग कहीं जाने का नहीं अल्फा करने का नाम है डाउनलोड द न्यू अल्फा ऐप
It's confirmation of the partnership now. 190 it is, 254 balls, so that's some going. A high percentage of boundaries as well. 19 fours and 3 sixes. Brilliant. Reasonably even split as well. It's top stuff from these two.
Yeah, we often make the term take them to breaking point. You also have to give a lot of credit because I don't think there's a lot of chances being afforded to the Pakistan outfit. Cast my mind back.
सवेरे जितना खाना भी बोला खा के नहीं सारे गाड़ी ओ भी सही होती है हाँ ओ मिट्टी वाली थोपी है ये